What's up, YouTube? 2020 is coming to an end. I look back, I've only done 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be my 5th video this year. Crazy year, right? I'm very thankful, very blessed. I know it's just been a tough time for a lot of people, and I know we're all just worn down by the continued pressures that COVID has put on all of us and our families and our kids. You know, I have a 14-year-old who started high school this year virtually, and it's just bizarre. But I wanted to wrap this year up and just kind of show the top 10 cards that I picked up. It's always fun to go back and look at videos. I got up early this morning and kind of perused through YouTube and looked at the videos I've done in the past and what I picked up in 2019, 2018. I love collecting cards still. I really think that collecting cards has really gotten me through this year. And I'm very thankful to, have gotten into this at the right time when I did. I think I got back into it in like 2015. And it's just been a fun ride. And cards have gotten extremely expensive this year. It's kind of weird. It's like sometimes I find myself just seeing like how much a card went up that I purchased, 3 or 4 years ago, or I pack pulled, and I don't even know why I do that. I'm not going to sell them. I mean, I sell some stuff on eBay only because it's not part of my collection I want to keep. But, for the most part, I'm not a buyer and seller. I really honed in my collection this year too, and I stopped, collecting all the sports. And a lot of that's just due to the fact that I cannot buy packs anymore. I used to be able to go to Walmart and buy basketball or football cards, retail, and you can't. Like, I go in Walmart and the shelves are bare. It's kind of unfortunate. That's the part of the hobby I've missed the most, is being able to open packs. I mean, really the only way I can do it is to get into a break with Snods or someone else. And I actually just signed up for Brothers in Cards, and hopefully that'll be pretty fun. And it's really the only way I can get cards now. But without further ado, let's do this. So I put them in order, kind of what I thought was the best ones I picked up. So we'll start with at the bottom here. So I finally got me a Barry Bonds rookie in a PSA 10. This 86 Topps Traded is something I'd wanted for a while. I own a couple of these that are not graded. It's hard for me to even imagine trying to submit one of these to get it in a 10. I mean, that black border around the top and the bottom, or well, mainly the top, is so difficult. I just can't even imagine how somebody pulled that off. We'll start there. Up next, I'm a big Thurman Munson guy. I'm trying to kind of run through the years and get every one of his cards in like the best grade I can kind of reasonably afford. So I got this one. This is the 74 Topps in a 9. This was probably one of the bigger Munsons I've pulled, or not pulled, but bought. His cards get so expensive above an 8. Like, I mean, I can't imagine owning this card in a 10. I mean, this one right here, I think I paid $130 for it. Up next, 72 Topps Thurman Munson in an 8.5. This is just a cool card. I think he looks so young there. Just love Thurman Munson. And, in my display case, I kind of got these running from, the Black Beauty all the way up until, one of his last cards that was, while he was still alive in the late 70s. I only picked up one big Aaron Judge this year. Picked up a bunch of the 2019 Donruss Optics. But I did pick this up, the 13 Bowman Chrome Blue Wave in a PSA 10. Just nasty. I don't know if you can see that, kind of that modeling on the card. So cool. Just a nasty card. I've always liked how Bowman Chrome on the back, like just a clean looking card, Baseball season was fun to watch. Judge started out so hot, man. It was really cool. Like, I was so excited. I hope he can stay healthy long enough to have a decent career. I definitely have a lot of investment in his cards. Wouldn't be complete if I didn't buy a few Jeters this year. I really kind of honed in on the collection for Jeter, and I'm still super collecting. I'm at 906 as of today. I want to get to 1,000 which is kind of a tough goal for me because I keep buying, expensive cards of his. It's going to be a slow row. But basically, I got the 93 Select in a PSA 10. It's kind of one of the weirder cards. Like, I don't know, when you think about all the cards that kind of fall into his category of his rookie cards, I've always thought him jumping in the air like this, I can only imagine the photo shoot for this and what that looked like. I also picked up the 93 Bowman in a PSA 10. This is a cool looking card. I actually pack pulled one of these, submitted it for grading with Dustin Bellinger, came back as an 8. So, I'm sure they grade these pretty hard. Just a cool looking card. I love the back of that. Look at that. Look how young Jeter was there. I kind of got the Trout bug this year. Finally went after one of his autos. So this one's numbered to 50. Just a nasty looking auto. Own card. I wanted an own card auto of his. It's a beautiful autograph, by the way. And then I just got this last night. Talk about getting the bug to buy some Trout. I broke down and spent the money and bought a 2011 Topps Update Trout rookie in a PSA 10. You look at this card, I would imagine at some point people were buying packs of these at Walmart, in retail and pulling these. It had, I'm sure people have some of them laying around and they're in decent condition, but it's weird. In 2011, I think collecting wasn't nearly what it is now, and it hadn't even really started its big comeback. I really think a lot of this has happened in the last 5 years of baseball cards and football cards and basketball cards really coming back. So these last two, I did pick up a Brady rookie this year. I talked my wife into spending this money on an auction, and we won it at a pretty good price. So 2000 Upper Deck in a PSA 10. Just a really cool card. I wanted to get a Brady before he retired, and kind of a card I'll just hold on to forever and never let go of. Again, another card, I can't imagine trying to submit that for grading. Look at those borders on that thing. The back of it has like this light blue. Pretty cool. Last but not least, I picked this up in one of the Facebook groups I'm in. This is just an amazing card for me. I didn't think I'd ever own it, and I got a really good deal on this. So the 93 Topps Gold Derek Jeter in a PSA 10. This card has gone outrageously expensive in the last year, and again, I never thought I would own it. I got a great deal on it. So that's kind of all my big pickups for 2010, and I'm thinking about collecting goals. Like, what am I going to do in 2021, and how's this going to look for me? I continue to really chase this Donruss Optic 2019 Aaron Judge series. Like, I think I'm down to like 15 cards that I don't have. It's amazing how many cards are in one release of a year for a player like Judge. Just it's fun to do, but it's expensive and it's tiring sometimes. Well, I hope all y'all are staying safe. Really looking forward to 2021. Want to close the door on everything 2020. I appreciate y'all watching this video, and keep collecting, as Caesar would say. I think it's the one thing we've all got that's still fun, and it always takes me back to my childhood. Peace, y'all.